Yes, boss. It's your boy 444 the word back in here again once again. Good morning to everybody. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning where I'm at. I couldn't sleep, you feel me? So I had to get up and drop one, make me feel comfortable. So in today's topic, I'm gonna talk about, you know, it's basically like a story, but it's still like a quote to life. And it's basically about not being a shoulda, coulda, woulda. You get what I'm saying? A lot of times in life, we want to go somewhere in life or want to do something, but we're afraid of what the end result may be, or who's going to support me, or who's going to be there for me when times get rough. And if you continue to watch time is just going to get by you. And then next thing you know, you're like, damn, yo, where did time go? I should have did this. I wish I could have. I would have did it, but you didn't. You get what I'm saying? And the reason why this one really stuck for me and I felt like I need to talk about it was because I really had to take a step back and look into my life like, yo, from where I came from where I started, all of these things, right? So I'm going to give you a quick story, right? One of the first jobs I had that was on papers in the records was at a call center, right? First call center I ever worked at was down here in South Florida. It was called IRT, but now they call it ICOR, right? It was like a customer service for T-Mobile. So, and I was working. Crazy thing is, I started there when I was about 20 years old. And I had two phone calls that were back-to-back phone calls that were like the same, but they were completely opposite. First person I got on my phone, it was this guy who was so upbeat, so happy of life. Like, he was like at least like about 50s, 60s, right? And just from talking to him on the phone, he was real excited, real happy, real everything. And no matter how much he had problems with his phone, it's like it just never really bothered him. You get what I'm saying? So right when I finished helping him out, he told me, D'Angelo, I'm going to be honest with you. You sound like you're a young person, man. He was like, what do you want from out of your life? I said, I just want to be happy. I just want to be free, live, you know? He was like, that's good. Let me tell you something. When I was young, I used to have a lot of issues as to where I was stuck in my head. I didn't know what it is that I wanted to do. And a lot of people wanted to live their life through me. If I would have never got out of my head and did the things that I wanted to do, I would have never been where I'm at now. And the dude is a retired army vet, traveled the world, did damn near everything. And he was so excited, so happy. And he was like, D'Angelo, best thing I could ever tell you in life is whatever you want to do, don't delay it. Start it. Just do what it is that you want. Do what makes you feel happy. Because the minute you try to live your life for other people, that's when you'll end up in misery. Live your life for you. He said a lot of people never got a chance to live their life. And that's why they're stuck and sad. He was like, the best thing you could ever do is to take your youth serious so by the time you get older, you can just relax and cool out and breeze out. And I was like, yo, I appreciate that, man. And you could just hear it from his tone. He was so happy. Just live life, everything. And phone call ended. Crazy thing is, after that phone call, I felt so high, so uplifted. I felt so good. And at that point in time in my life, I was still stuck not knowing what it is that I wanted to do. And that time I was still living with my mom, dealing with all her BS and the obia and all of that she does. And a lot of things didn't really dawn on because I was still stuck in my head. Next phone call I got was a complete opposite. A woman. She was about his age, phone problems, everything. The lady sounded so miserable on the phone. Oh, the phone is always giving me issues. I pay my bills on time. What's wrong with you guys? And I told her, yo, I'm so sorry. I'm going to do the best it is that I can to assist you and make sure that this issue never happens again. More I started to talk with her, she started to open up and she started to break down. She even started crying on the phone. And I knew that this was God talking to me because this was very weird. that I had 2 phone calls that was back to back. The first person that called in, extremely happy, excited for life. Yes, I did everything it is that I wanted to do, right? And the next person that calls in is completely opposite. And that lady said, D'Angelo, I'm not going to lie to you. I know I may be causing you a hard time on the phone, but I just got to be honest. I'm just not happy. I'm not happy with my life. I could have did a lot more. It's like you would have thought I was a therapist, bro. The lady was like, I could have did a lot more with my life, but I didn't do it. I let my best years get away from me. And now I just don't even know what to say. And the lady start crying. And I'm like, damn, bruh. That let me know that, yo, she really went through some stuff and put herself on the back burner. Next thing came out her mouth is, D'Angelo, if there's anything that I could tell you, live your life for you. Don't forget about yourself. I put myself last a lot in life, and look at where I'm at. She's like, I'm not in a bad position in life, but I could have did so much more if I would have put myself first. And when she said that to me, I was like, damn, bruh. I felt every bit of that phone call, because she never had to open up herself like that on the phone call. She never had to tell me about her problems. But I know that that was a wake-up call from God. And that's why I'm saying that to tell this to you guys. No matter how much you may love a person, no matter how much you may feel like this person is your friend, never forget about you. Never forget about yourself. If I could tell you guys so many times that I cried because I always tried to treat people the way I wanted to be treated, and listening to the things that my mom told me. My mom was basically trying to groom me to be a footstool in life. You get what I'm saying? If I would have never took certain risks and certain chances, I would not be where I'm at right now. I already know it for a fact. If it wasn't for Yahweh, I'd be dead right now, bro. I would be dead right now, and I would not be on this camera talking to you guys. I want you guys to take your youth and your life serious. Never let anybody make you forget about yourself. This is definitely a strong message for the empaths as well. When you forget about yourself, you know what happens eventually? It's a mental thing, but a lot of people not really paying attention to it. When you choose to leave yourself last, you try to look for happiness in other people instead of turning around and giving it to yourself. For years on end, I abandoned myself, bro. I abandoned myself to the point where I didn't care about myself. I didn't care about my life. I didn't care about anything else, bro. But to give you an encouraging word so you could keep going, that's all I felt that I was good enough for. If it wasn't for me taking risks and doing certain things that I wanted, I would never be where I'm at right now. I've done so much things. It's kind of hard to even get into detail. One day I'm gonna drop a story series, like a little bit about my life, and see the best way I could formulate to help you guys. But the best thing I could ever tell you is never box yourself in. Never leave yourself last for anybody. Anybody at all. I don't give a damn who they is. I don't give a damn if they're your parents. I don't give a damn if they're your uncle, aunt, whatever the case may be. Everybody had a life to live. Listen to what I'm telling you. Some people's life wasn't easy as the next person. That doesn't mean everybody doesn't have challenges here on this earth. Everybody has something that they have to go through. What does that mean? Oh, I became a mother at an early age, or I became a father at an early age. Were you raped? No. So you decided to go have sex early then, and now you have kids, and now you want me to help you take care of them? Fuck out of here. Listen to me, bro. Don't let anybody rob you of your joy. Never be a shoulda, coulda, woulda, yo. Never do that, bro. Example, I had a strong love for baseball. I put baseball on the back burner and I didn't care about it anymore. And anybody who knows me will tell you I love baseball since I was a child, bro. My only year of playing baseball, and it wasn't even a full season. I quit preseason. I ended up with 5 or 6 scholarships. That shit really let me see something, yo. If I'd have really been putting myself towards baseball or whatever the case may be, I could have made it in that way. But however, you never know where it is that God wants you to be. Never be a shoulda, coulda, woulda. The minute you start doubting and telling yourself, damn, I should have did this or I should have did that, you better catch yourself and realize the patterns. If you know you're out here missing opportunities and coasting, skating, cruising because of the fact, say, yo, my friend is going here, let me follow behind them. Or this person is doing this, let me go with them. Or this guy is going here, this girl is doing that. That's what they have to do. Sometimes people are looking for somebody to tag along with them in their little BS ass missions in life, and they are not doing anything and they're not going anywhere. They just want to waste your time because they wasted their time. Very much important. Set a plan. Never delay yourself, bro. Life is precious. Life is extremely precious. Always make sure you roll the dice the right way, bro. Set a plan from early. Whatever it is that you want to do in life, you can do it. You can achieve it. I went to college right after high school, DeVry Technical University, right? After going there, got scammed. My information was confiscated. They broke into my high school and a bunch of high schools down here in South Florida and stole emergency contact cards. Opened up businesses in my name, took out loans, all type of stuff like that. I mean, every and anything to break me and send me down, I went through all of that. After going to school for something that I love and then that being taken away from me. Oh, we're going to have to block out your social. We can't allow you to come back into school until we get this thing underway. By the time they got that sucker straightened out, tuition already done went up again. I couldn't afford that. Went to school for HVAC. Not for what I wanted to do, from what my mom told me to do. Graduated, yeah, universal in HVAC, but I don't like it. So I ended up going to school for something that I did not like, all for the money. And that's another thing I said in a previous video. If you're doing something for the money and you don't truly love it, it's not gonna last. Me talking to you guys and uplifting people, I love doing that. I'll do that all day long. All day long, bro. Because I remember times when I was a kid and I used to cry in my room. There was nobody there coming to save me, bro. Nobody coming to save me. I had to save myself. You need to remember this. In life, take your life serious. It doesn't matter. Be a risk taker. Go for what it is that you want in life and never let anybody rob you of your joy. Never be a shoulda, coulda, woulda. The moment you start saying, damn, dog, I shoulda did this, dog, I coulda did this, I woulda did this, you lost. That's one of the biggest L's you can take. Don't rob yourself, bro. Live your life for you. As long as you know you're doing something right with it. If you're not doing something right, then who knows? Maybe you just got lessons you need to learn. But do what it is you need to do so that when you get up there in age, you don't have to suffer or deal with any of the BS. With that being said, it's your boy 444 The World. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Love yourself. Love somebody. Make sure that whatever it is you need to do to get there, do it the right way. Don't screw anybody over. Don't be a shoulda, coulda, woulda. The moment you do that, it's over. And even when you do that, you got to get out of that mentality because it's only going to drown you and keep you in your head. That being said, love you guys. 444 The World. Peace.